3, 2, and a 1, and a 0. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to blast off on another adventure with your good friend, Billy Bob. I'm back in the house, back home from my trip to New York City. And voice is back. The live streaming chair is back. Life is good, ladies and gentlemen. Life is good. Got a lot to talk about. Oh boy. I just pulled out the cord that's giving me electrical energy to allow this thing to work. This here, what do we call this thing? We call this a telephone. That's right. We got the telephone working. And now it's plugged in. We're ready to live stream for however long we want. Probably just going to be for about an hour or so. But if I wanted to go for 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, maybe even 15, 20, or 50 hours. Maybe one day I'll do a 50-hour live stream of nonstop Billy Bob wisdom, wit, and Willy Wonka-ing. Now, I don't know what Willy Wonka-ing is, but I needed a third W, and that's what I needed. So, what are we going to talk about today? Number one, we're going to be talking about YouTube ads, because Billy Bob's been learning a lot about that the last couple days. Number two, we're going to be talking about travel and New York City, where I was recently. And we're also going to be talking about, what else? We're also going to be talking about, you got to keep going until you get your second wind. Sometimes it's your third wind, fourth wind, but whatever it may be. Well, how's it going, Miss Jamie? Good to see you here in the house. Billy Bob is happy to have you with me today. And so the first thing I wanted to share with everybody is something that I've been learning about the YouTube ads. And we're gonna be doing an experiment today, right now, to see. Because usually, before we did ads, we would get anywhere from 30 to 100 people here in the live stream. But last week we got the ads. And so we started putting the ads on, and suddenly we noticed the amount of people coming in here in a live stream were reducing quite a lot. Let's see. All right. Good job, Galaxy Sings. You are now a standard moderator. Here are the rules. You must be very careful. First, you remove messages and give them a warning. If they do it again, you time them out for 1 minute. Then you time them out for 2 minutes, etc., 5 minutes, and all that jazz. You better do a very good job. So anyway, guys, if any of you guys, what's up, Love and Light, John Applewood, Haba Boob, Baby Day, and Beeba Bay, and Booba Bob, and Baby Beeba Bob. I think I mentioned all of you in that. That way I don't have to. You didn't think I could say all of your names that fast, but I did. Jimmy Gale sing, Miss Mary, Simply Demon. Look at that. Billy Bob can speak faster than any of you thought it was possible. If any of you got YouTube channels, I'm going to give you a little education here. So it seems very clear that when you once your channel gets monetized, and this channel has been monetized, Simply Dima, you got to stop asking to be modded. You get modded when you have earned the right to be modded. I'm letting you guys know that right. All right, Simply Dima, you are going to get timed out now for 30 minutes. That's really annoying. So I don't know where. So the Zug, you know, you don't need to be asking that. All right, so what I've learned, and we're going to find out. if we get up to about 30, 40 people here on this live stream tonight, it's because I turned off the advertisements on the live stream. So that's going to be the experiment today to see what happens. So we're going to see that. So let me go up and read some of these comments here. Now, by the way, if anyone says English or Spanish, you can time out that person immediately. So I'm going to put that person in timeout for 10 seconds. 10 seconds is the first timeout. And let's see. What's up, Love and Light? Owen is Turkish. How are you? Habibullah says, is this a class? What is it? This is a class. Billy Bob is here to explain it all, to share wit, wisdom, education, comedy, and, spiritual fulfillment. Let's just say that right now. American Hamburger. And let's see. What's up? Well, look who it is. How you doing, Justin Hood? We got Rio 5 TV, Kelly Langford here. Where am I from? I am from Louisiana, but right now I am in Florida. Drill Baby Driddle says D.D. Lim. Well, that's very interesting. Brandon says French or French Canadian. Well, you're just joking. Of course, I'm from Deep Bayou, Louisiana. Thomas Carriera, how you doing? Swinging Chili. We got a swinging chili here from under. Where the heck is under? Does that mean you from down under? You from Australia? Is that where you're from, swinging chili? It's very interesting. Very high sports production. Of course, I like Donald Trump. That's right. How you doing, Chrissa? Do I speak Portuguese? No. Thomas, you can't kick me out of Florida. It's a free state down here. Everybody's eligible to stay in the free state of Florida. That is right. Let me let you know about that. Well, something I'm already finding out. I didn't turn the advertisements during this live stream, but we're still not getting inundated with lots of people. So maybe it had nothing to do with turning on the monetization. We'll have to see. So I was in New York City recently, and Galaxy, are you still even here? I just made you a moderator, and you're not even contributing here to live chat. Are you even there? Maybe I'll remove that moderator privilege, because I'm going to give Galaxy about 2 minutes to say something. And if Galaxy doesn't say something, Galaxy's going to lose moderator privileges. So we will see. Florida Sports Production says Florida is like its own country. Well, that is very true. And, you want it, Doc Martin Dental. You know Doc Martin? Thomas, you know Doc Martin from the good old television show in England? Paige says maybe it has to do with you liking Trump. Well, no, liking Trump is a very good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Trump is how we're going to save this country. Because I represent America, ladies and gentlemen. America. 100%. How you doing, Winter Garden, Florida? How have I been, MDL? I've been okay. I'd be better if we had 5 likes. We're stuck at 4 likes. Why are we stuck at 4 likes, ladies and gentlemen? Well, that's just very, very strange. Well, Tyler, our good friend Rocco Tribbiani is not here today. He is gallivanting off on the streets of Miami Beach. But MDL, I've been all right. Jansen says, well, you'll fix that. Well, I'll tell you this. I have not seen Galaxy. I think Galaxy's about to lose moderator privileges. That's going to be pretty sad. I'm going to have to go to my computer right now and remove moderator privileges from Galaxy, because Galaxy's taking advantage of Billy Bob saying, can you give me moderator? Can you give me moderator? Came back, gave moderator, and what did Galaxy do? Oh, hey, my computer could not recognize me because I am wearing a cap. We're gonna go here. We're gonna try to find the moderator Galaxy and remove Galaxy as moderator of this channel here, because we don't like people that take advantage of a little bit of Billy Bob. Don't want people taking advantage of Billy Bob. Now, I don't know where I would find that. Maybe in customization? No. Or maybe under comments? I don't know. Comments? Is that it? mentions. Billy Bob's kind of confused right now. He used to be able to find that very, very easily. Let me see. Oh, we got to be in YouTube Studio. There we are. There we are. We're looking for this. Oh, we got to go into settings, ladies and gentlemen. One moment here. Community. We got to go to community. And then we are going to, let's see, remove Galaxy, because Galaxy disappeared. Bye-bye, Galaxy. Ha-ha. Galaxy's no more a moderator, because Galaxy was not helpful right now. Also removing this other moderator who I haven't seen in forever. And, yeah, I had to remove some of those moderators, because a lot of times people just bother you to become a moderator on Billy Bob's channel, and then once they get mod, they leave you. It's kind of like guys. Guys go after, they chase the girls, and the girl's so excited, and then as soon as the girl says, okay, I'll go on a date with you, the guy goes, oh, well, I'm not interested anymore. That's what we got right here with a lot of these moderators. Well, Tyler, you're going to have to come back on a regular basis. No, Billy Bob doesn't even know who to trust anymore when it comes to moderators. A lot of people take advantage of good old Mr. Billy Bobski. Billy Bobski. Let me see what these messages are here. MDL, again, I'm trying to answer your question. How have I been these days? I've been all right. I went traveling north to Philadelphia, one of the founding cities of this nation. I saw Ben Franklin's grave, walked around the city, Old Town, New Town, and watched Monroe Mann do his TEDx speech at Jefferson University. It was fantastic. He knocked it out of the park. And took Amtrak to New York City, and that was a lovely trip. And what else do we do? Then New York City, we walked around a little bit. We went to Westchester. We went to Playland. Which reminds me, I got to post some videos from Raw Playland on my YouTube channel, or Monroe's YouTube channel tonight. We got to do that. So anyway, feeling good. We're back in the rocking chair, and all is well. Let's see. How you doing, Harris? Jansen Bakes. Am I familiar with Wynwood? Of course. Wynwood's right up the street from here. A lot of graffiti. They call it street art because they want to be official. They don't want to feel like they're just graffiti artists. But we all know what they really are. That's right. Let me say, Daydream is telling me that I'm very pretentious. I'm not very pretentious. I'm Billy Bob. My name is not very pretentious. You're so silly. SB wants Camela 2024. Don't know why. But you're welcome here in the live stream. And let's see. Thomas is asking what happened to my sideburns, but I never had any sideburns. It's always been just like that. And got a lot of messages that YouTube is holding for review. I think we got some bad people here in the live chat. MDL says, honest question, are you in character? Well, of course not. This is who I really am. My name is Billy Bob. I'm one of the live stream personalities on this channel, which is owned by Monroe Mann. And so sometimes on this channel, you'll see Billy Bob. Sometimes you see Monroe Mann. Sometimes you see Rocco Tribbiani, Timothy Hilford, a whole bunch of different people. It really all depends. And let's see. Thank you, Love and Light, for saying subscribe, like, and share. I agree. I think that's a very, very good idea. V says, I'm young enough to know, old enough to know better. Fascinating, Mr. V. Young enough to know, old enough to know better. Well, that's very fascinating. Let's see. Harris says, woke up today, can't complain, Billy. Well, that's true. That's true. Waking up is a good thing. Let me show you this little animal that Monroe got during his TEDx talk in Philadelphia. Check out this little thing over there. Look at that cute little thing from Jefferson University, the Jefferson Ram. Hello, little guy. You're such a cute little guy. You're a cute little ram. That's right. It's a cute little ram right there. Now, you got to see what Billy Bob got. It's very, very wonderful. Thanks, Tyler, for subscribing and like, but I think you've already been here many times before, so I think you already subscribed. Am I wrong? Otherwise, how would you found this live stream? Because Tyler Dietz has been here for a long time. Trump 2030. There is not even a presidential election in 2030. 2024, 2028, 2032. So that's very mischievous what you're sharing with me right now. I don't understand that. So, what I want to talk about was you got to hang on for your second wind. What does that mean? It's not just with running. I mean, that's where that concept comes from. If you're running a mile, running 2 miles, suddenly you get really tired. If you stop when you get tired, you're going to miss out on this thing called a second wind. Because if you just keep pushing, it hurts. I can't run any farther. I got a stitch. Oh man, my legs hurt, blah, blah. But if you just keep pushing hard, all of a sudden you're going to realize 1 second, oh my gosh, the stitch is gone. Or my leg is okay. Or I can breathe again. And then all of a sudden you got enough energy to keep moving forward and finish the race. So Billy Bob wants you to apply that not only to physical things, but also to mental things. Because a lot of times we get into a depressive rut and we want to quit something. And we think, why should I keep going? It's not going to work. Why is life? Why, God? Why? Why are you doing this to Billy Bob? Why are you doing this to me? And you got to hold on. You can't give up. Because if you can just hold on a little bit longer, things are going to improve. Things are going to get better. And suddenly you'll have your second wind and you're going to be able to, boom, jump back on the gator, so to speak. You can jump back on the gator and things are going to happen for you. And so I want you guys to remember that, because Billy Bob was feeling very frustrated recently and about a lot of things and thinking, oh, Billy Bob, you got maybe just give up. Don't, blah, 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 blah. Well, Billy Bob just kept moving forward and said, I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to take a little break and see what happens. And guess what? He got a second wind, and suddenly Billy Bob was back on the gator. And this applies to everything you are doing in your life too. You got to get back on the gator. Jamie says, I think my gator is gimpy. It doesn't matter. You still get on that gimpy gator and you tell that gimpy gator saying, you got a second wind too, gimpy gator. Because maybe you need a second wind. Maybe gimpy gator needs a second wind. Maybe you both need a second wind. And maybe you got a business that you're thinking of throwing the towel with. Maybe you've got a family member you're thinking of throwing in the towel with. Maybe you got a friend who you're thinking to throw in the towel with. I'm telling you, hold on a little bit longer and find that second wind. Because there's nothing worse than quitting and then realizing later, crap, I should have kept going. And it's happened to Billy Bob sometimes. It's happened to Monroe. It's happened to Rocco. It's happened to Timothy Hill. It's happened to everybody on here. Keno Surf, where they've given up too soon. And then they regret it. But if they held on just another hour, another day, it's the same thing regarding making decisions. If you're angry or emotional, hold on before you make that decision. That's kind of a reverse way of looking at that second wind. Your body's telling you, and your mind is saying, make the decision right now in anger, or in frustration, or in an emotional flurry. And Billy Bob's saying, don't you dare do it. You got to hold on a little bit longer, count to 10, better yet, sleep on it. And most importantly, after you sleep on it, don't do it immediately after you get up and go, I'm awake. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm still angry. Probably wait for an extra 2 days. So many things would happen for the better if we kind of held off on making some decisions for a little bit longer until we're a little bit less emotional. Now, there are times when you should make decisions immediately. Billy Bob knows that. Sometimes you got to seize the opportunity. You got to carpe diem, as they say. But more often than not, you don't make decisions immediately. You can hold off for 10 seconds. You can bite your tongue, as they say, like that. And if that helps you, that's what you got to do. Someone asks you, hey, are you coming to the movies with me? Yes or no? You just go. And they go, what the heck are you doing? When they ask me, I go, they go, what are you doing? I said, I'm biting my tongue. And they go, why are you biting your tongue? I go, so I don't say something I will regret. You got to bite your tongue. Billy Bob is telling you to bite your tongue. You got to bite your tongue. And Billy Bob has gotten himself out of some very pickly situations by biting his tongue. Because when you bite your tongue, you can't talk very easily. Let's see. We got Jamie saying you're saying I need to say giddy up, Gimpy Gator. You are absolutely right. You got to get on that gator and say giddy up, Gimpy Gator. Time to find that second win. Johnny Blaze is saying, what's up, Rocco? You guys are very, very imperceptive. You need to listen, and you got to look. This is not what Rocco Tribbiani wears, and this is not how Rocco Tribbiani sounds. So Johnny Blaze don't know what you are talking about. Christy Lake is saying, play the song All My Life from Falling in Reverse with Jelly Roll. All right, I'll take a look at it. Thank you very much for the recommendation. Harris, thanks for telling me that I'm motivating you. Easy 8 says, coming from someone raised in the South, please stop with the accent. This is just how I talk, Easy 8. Sorry. Nothing I can do about it. And Jamie says, I'd rather have an aggressive toothbrushing from Rocco than hear a tenth of a second of a Jelly Roll song. Very, very funny. Easy 8 saying his accent is horrible, nowhere close to it. Easy 8, I am the real thing. I'm from the deep bayou of Louisiana. So that's like me saying when you talk, hey, your accent is terrible, when it's actually the way that you talk. I can understand if I am a character here, but I am not a character. I am a real person. That's just how I talk. So you just got to accept that. Let's see, not for me, but there's a dummy watching. Who's the dummy watching? Jose Chavez back in the house calling me Goofy. But you spelt it wrong. It's Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Oh, Galaxy Sings is finally back. Hey, I removed you as moderator. How come you're still here? How come you're still moderator when I removed you as moderator? And I don't understand. I'll have to say. Maybe I didn't click save. I made you moderator, then I said, I did, because you disappeared for the last 20 minutes. You asked me to make you moderator. I made you moderator, and then you just disappeared. I said, hey, Galaxy, I need you to blah, blah, and you just didn't respond. I don't know where you've been for the last 20 minutes, but you were a very bad moderator. But maybe I didn't click save, so apparently you're still a moderator. So for now, you are still moderator. Dolly says, don't acknowledge people who are clearly disrespectful. And I don't mind. It gives me something to do on these live streams. All right, Jose, you got to stop saying, I'm going to time you out because I'm tired of that bad grammar. It's Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. What's up, Aisha? How you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on with the algorithm. I thought initially the reason there were fewer people in here is because I turned on ads. But now I kept the ads off on this live stream, and we only have 8 people. But 3 nights ago in New York City, there were 120 people in here. No one understands the algorithm on YouTube. That is one of the great mysteries of life. You can try to figure it out. You can try to ask ChatGPT. You can talk to other YouTubers. You can make educated guesses, but not one person in this world, I don't think there's anyone at YouTube who understands the algorithm here on this here live streaming. But I will say we're only 2 likes away from a bronze medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. 2 likes away. So just double tap that screen and we will get there. Hi, Aisha. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Galaxy says, sorry, I was helping my grandmother. Well, that's an easy. That's like me saying, I'm sorry, I was feeding my gator. Sorry, I was feeding my gator. Well, let me see if I can add Galaxy back as moderator, because at least the moderator returned here. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see if, I think maybe I never saved it. Aha, yeah. It was cancel. Okay. Cancel. There we go. Cancel. Settings. And go back to settings. Community. And let's see, it's still there. Yeah, still there. Yeah, got a lot of moderators I got to purge out of here because they have disappeared. They have 100% disappeared. Dereliction of duty, as it's called in the military. We have some derelicts. We have some people who are AWOL, away without leave, which is not good. Let's see. Harris says, I understand it. Do you want views? Put a wig and lipstick and watch your views go up. Well, look, I'm not going to pretend to be somebody I'm not just to get views. I mean, this is who I am. This is my persona. I'm Billy Bob, real person. Grew up in the Deep Bayou, Louisiana. Oh, you think I'm just going to put on this hat and put on this accent and to pretend to be Billy Bob to try to get views? I don't think so. I do not think so. Let's see. Dolly, you are yelling. That's hard to deal with. Dolly, I'm going to give you a pardon. I'm going to give you a pardon, Dolly. A Dolly pardon. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm yelling. I'm glad you got the notification, Jamie. That's good news. This time you got one. That's very good. And good. And you did a good time out. Van. Easy 8 says, go back to the Democrat Party. We don't need you. Who are you talking to? Who the heck are you talking to, Easy 8? I am the exact person that Obama said clings to God, guns, and religion. And you know what? That's true. Billy Bob represents America. America is about God, guns, and religion. And those three things keep Billy Bob safe and give me sweet dreams every night. If I can dream of God, guns, and religion, I'd be very happy. But even better would be God, guns, and gators. I mean, gators. Oh, my gosh. Gators make me happy. Just talking about it gives me a little bit of a, whoo, shiver me timber, as they say. If I were a pirate, I'd say shiver me timber. But I'm not a pirate, so I will not say shiver me timber. And, yeah, so I'm trying to think what's been happening recently in election 2024. What's been going on there? I know that on a number of polls, Donald Trump is now up by about 5 points on a lot of those betting sites. So that's very interesting. And let's see. AZ, now you're calling me names. So, that's not very nice. Why would you be calling me scum? Yeah, that's right, Live and Live. We can get rid of that message there. Easy 8, not so nice. Very insulting, to be honest here. Very insulting. I'm trying to share some interesting current event political commentary, and I'm getting attacked from all sides. What can I expect? So, I don't know. We have almost less than 60 days. I think in a couple days, it's literally less than 2 months before the election. In fact, today might be, Galaxy, I'm timing you out for putting bad grammar in there. You ever write Y-O-U-R when it's Y-O-U''re again, you will be removed as moderator. That goes for any moderators. Not one moderator in here better make that mistake again. Billy Bob has no tolerance. Monroe Mann said every live stream host must use Y-O-U-R for possessive, and Y-O-U apostrophe R-E for contraction of U and R. Very important, Galaxy, because right now you were singing off key. Galaxy sings. Bad moderator. Bad moderator. Same thing goes for you, Love and Light. Don't you be making those mistakes with your. Not good. So, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Turn on that bell. Welcome to the Billy Bob live stream where I explained it all. And if any of you are interested in joining the membership, of course, it's youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. Join. So going back to political commentary about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, well, the latest I've heard was interesting is Robert F. Kennedy was trying to remove his name from the swing state ballots. But fascinating, some of those swing state secretaries of state are saying, no, you may not remove your name from the ballot after you've listed yourself as a presidential candidate. Now, why did Robert F. Kennedy want to remove his name from those swing state ballots? Because he doesn't want to be a spoiler for Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is trying to get more of those votes from Kamala Harris. But if Robert F. Kennedy is on the ballots in those swing states, then my dear friends, some of those people may vote for Robert F. Kennedy instead of Donald Trump. So that is a problem. But you never know. It could work the other way around. Maybe Robert F. Kennedy will pull votes from Kamala Harris. We do not know, ladies and gentlemen. We do not know right now. So that is the big question that we need to figure out. And we're only going to figure that out once November 5th comes around. I tell you this, guys, it's taken forever, isn't it? It's taken absolutely forever. We got to wait another 2 months to find out who's going to be the president of the United States. I think we're all done now. We've got presidential election fatigue. We are ready to pack up the campsite and head back down the mountain. Harris says, if it was just RFK versus Kamala, who do you think would win? That's a very tough decision. I don't know, honestly. Billy Bob doesn't know. I feel like they're both problematic in some ways. I mean, a lot of people talk about, RFK has got his baggage with his brain worms and things like that, and shooting bears. And Kamala Harris has her problem with being called, a communist, and asking for price control. So I mean, both of them are problematic. And that same thing. I mean, same thing with Donald Trump. Donald Trump's got a lot of baggage too. It's not like he's the perfect candidate either. I think that's why there's a lot of difficulty in figuring out who the heck is going to win. And let's see. Jamie says, yes, it is. Yeah, we got a lot of fatigue here. Just getting tired. Billy Bob's getting tired of people asking Kamala or Trump, Kamala or Trump. I think it'll be not. Honestly, I don't want Kamala Harris to win. But at least after November 5th, we're going to know who the president of the United States is. Oh, my gosh. I'm ready to move on. Galaxy's asking, hey, cats or dogs? Is that who's cats or dogs? I don't know what that means. Harris says if there's no debate, nobody should vote. Oh, I think that's true. Well, I think there's definitely going to be a debate. I think it's later this month. And I think it's actually next week. I think it's the 10th of September. I have to check. Let me check my calendar right 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, the debate is November 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, from what I understand. And that's going to be good. I think every one of you should watch this debate, whether you're an American or you're a foreigner. You should watch this debate to really see what chops they both have. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to do for America? What are they trying to do for the world? You're welcome, Jamie. You got to check that out. 8 p.m. on the 10th. And you guys should mark your calendars. Oh, Galaxy's asking if I'm a cat person or dog person. I'm neither. I'm a gator person. You know, I'm the world champion of gator wrangling and gator wrestling. And very proud of that. Something not many people can claim. Not many people know how to gator wrangle. They try to, but they get eaten. And that's very difficult. I did say that the movie Gladiator 2 by Ridley Scott is coming out soon. Very exciting. Ridley Scott's going to come out with Gladiator number 2. So let's hope that it's going to be just as good as Gladiator 1. I mean, we all know. No sequels are really ever as good as the first, except Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, number 2, was quite a great film. But I think the difference there is it was the same author for all three, and it started out as a book. But I mean, oh, something else, I'm telling you. Guess what? You heard it here first. Matrix is coming out number 5. Because they were disappointed with the results of Matrix 4. So they're coming out with number 5 with Keanu Reeves. How you doing, Franz Bliley? Good to have you in the house. Let me see, got some more comments here. September 10th. We're past November. I don't know what that means, Harris. Nice to see you again, sir. You too, Franz. Good evening to you, sir. Oh, you once touched a baby alligator, Galaxy. Is that you? Well, I'm glad you still have your hand. A lot of people who touch baby alligators lose a finger, sometimes a hand. James says Harris is the fairest. Don is proven to be S. I don't know what that means. That's why I never went. James, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I don't think anybody in the chat knows what you wrote either. You got to write in full sentences without these strange abbreviations. When was there a Matrix 4? Matrix 4 came out about a year and a half ago with pretty much the same cast. And it was so-so. Billy Bob saw it in the movie theater. But I hope Matrix 5 is going to be really good. Cats, but you can't have any. Why can't you have any cats, Galaxy? That's very disappointing. Very sad. Yeah, well, we got the bronze medal finally. 10 likes in the YouTube live stream Olympics. It's very strange. We used to be able to get up to 45, 50, 60 likes. Suddenly today we don't. But 3 days ago we got up to 90 likes when Monroe Mann was walking through New York City. How did that happen? It's all very strange, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube algorithm. But maybe it'll just, I feel like this happens every month, like for 3 or 4 days. The number of viewers just plummet. Then suddenly, kaboom, they erupt like Mount Vesuvius, or like Old Faithful, that good old geyser in Yellowstone National Park. Harris says, being ex-military, would you recommend younger men to join? Oh, I said November 10th. Oh, my apologies, Harris. No, I meant September 10th. September 10th is the debate. It's hard to say if I recommend younger men to join. In general, I think anybody who joins the military, you're gonna learn something great. I would say this: if Donald Trump wins, join the military. If Kamala Harris wins, don't join the military. Because I feel the military's gotten very woke in the last 4 years. It's very concerning. And I know if Donald Trump wins, I think he will de-woke the military. I guess if it's already woke, I guess Donald Trump's going to put the military back to sleep. And that's my advice. I would say wait till November 5th before any young people make decisions about whether to join the military. And let's see, James says they can help me out. Who can help me out, James? Let's see, grandfather is allergic to cats. Oh, that's terrible. But I'm sure there are isn't there something called a Mexican hairless cat, which is hypoallergenic, just like the dog that Monroe has. It's a Pomeranian poodle, doesn't shed, so doesn't cause any allergies. You guys should check that out. I don't know what a sus is, James and Jamie. What the heck are you guys talking about? They're all sus. What do you mean sus? You mean suspect? You got to give Billy Bob a little education here. Now you guys need to explain Billy Bob what the heck you're talking about. You guys need to explain it all, because Billy Bob doesn't know what you're talking about. Election year. Let's see, I can't find any in Las Cruises. You can't find any what? Yeah, you guys, this is the strangest chat going on right now. Billy Bob had no idea what the heck you guys are talking about. James says Trump wins is going to be a draft like back in the old days. Oh, suspicious. I don't know why Donald, can I be honest with you? There are more wars going on in the world right now than when Trump was in office. When Trump was in office, he reduced the military footprint of the United States. And he reduced the likelihood that America is going to get deployed overseas in combat. So why, honestly, if you're in the military and you don't want to get drafted, if you don't want to get deployed, probably vote for, if you want to get deployed, vote for Kamala Harris. There's probably going to be more wars in the world. If you want to get drafted, vote for Kamala Harris, because we may need more soldiers. Donald Trump is going to reduce the military engagements across the globe, which means very likely that there will not be a draft necessity. That is the honest truth right there, Mr. James Whittington. Let's see. James says he started a lot. He didn't start anything. Tell me a conflict that Donald Trump started, my good man. Tell me one thing he started. When Obama was president, Russia invaded Crimea. When Biden's president, Russia invades Ukraine. When Donald Trump was president, no one invaded anywhere. That is the truth. Let's see. James says, what are your thoughts on Trudeau, if you have any? Well, I used to think very positively of the Canadians and the Canadian government. Let me rephrase that, the Canadian government. But I've seen some very strange things that Trudeau's been doing. And it seems a little bit problematic, because the government's kind of getting in the way a little bit too much. So in that sense, I don't really support Trudeau in general. And I've heard a lot of negative criticisms about him. And so that's generally what I think. James, are you in Canada? Is that why you ask about Trudeau? Kayla G says, none. That's right. Kayla G knows what's going on. Kayla G is a smart chicken. Jamie, my chickens are exposed to cats, so their eggs have a protein something or other that helps people who eat them with cat allergies. Now that is very interesting. Jamie, is that a scientific fact? Are you sharing actual science with us right there? Very, very interesting. James Whittington is a war with Mexico. Well, Mexico has started the war with us. And in many ways, I do believe that Mexico is helping the illegal immigrants to get to the border. Because one of Mexico's biggest sources of revenue comes from their citizens who are here in America, either legally or illegally, sending back all that money to Mexico. It's not going to the American government. It's not getting reinvested. It's getting reinvested back into Mexico. And those Guatemalans, it's getting reinvested back into Guatemala. And those Hondurans, it's reinvesting back into Honduras. That's something that a lot of people don't know. They say, oh, all these illegal immigrants are helping to build our economy. Well, no, they'd be helping to build our economy if they're reinvesting the money here in America, but they're not. They're sending most of that money back home, investing in that economy. Very suspicious stuff going on over here. Very suspicious stuff. Harry, yeah, guys, don't use bad language in here. Oh, by the way, every single video now, because the channel is monetized now, at the end of the video, I have to go into YouTube and I have to check before I say, I want to monetize this video. And then I have to say, is there bad language? Yes or no? Is there talk of inappropriate stuff? Is there adult content? Is there discussion of firearms? It's a big old complicated thing. And Any of you guys that use bad language in the chat, you guys making my life more difficult, because now maybe I have to worry about that, because you guys are part of this live stream. You guys are part of the video. So please be PG here in this live chat. Trudeau reminds me of Hillary, says Harris. Yeah, in many ways I kind of agree. But at least Trudeau didn't set up his own private email server in his basement and not tell the Canadian government. And that's just crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, James is in British Columbia. Well, that's very nice. Now, I'd like to know, why is it called British Columbia? Is that like based on, as opposed, oh, I got $2 here from somebody. Brody Snap, I got to say, snap to Mr. Brody. Snap to Mr. Brody, and you're going up on the board, Mr. Brody. Thank you very much for that. Look at that. We're going to go here. We have Brody over here already. But now, well, I guess Brody's still on there for $2. So he's already doesn't have to move there. You know, it is a new week. I still haven't fixed this over here. This is from last week, but we'll put Brody on here. Brody, $2. By the way, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that this later this week or this weekend. I'm going to make this board beautiful here, because this is a mess. This is becoming a mess over here. A big old mess. And Galaxy gets over here. We can put Galaxy here. Galaxy as a moderator right there. Oh, Carly's on here too. But I haven't seen Carly in a while. I don't know where Carly went to. I don't know. Billy Bob doesn't know. Billy Bob doesn't know where Carly went to. But that's all right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Brody Snap. Appreciate the support. Every little bit helps the Billy Bob Running for Famous campaign fund. As you know, I'm running for famous. I'm trying to become famous within 1 year. And every super chat goes towards my Running for Famous campaign funds. As you know, you can't run a grassroots campaign for free. There are costs associated when you run for famous. So thank you very much, Brody Snap. And any of you who become a member, you can also know that money will go towards the Billy Bob Running for Famous campaign fund. That's youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join, JOIN. And I regularly post behind the scenes videos and private videos that Monroe Mann posts. Sometimes with me, sometimes with Kino Surf. It all depends. And soon we're going to be doing members only shorts as well. I don't mean members only shorts. I'm talking about members only shorts videos, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let me get back up there. What color do I prefer? Oh, Billy Prop, number one, I prefer red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue, ladies and gentlemen. Red, white, and blue. And let's see. When do you think you'll file your paperwork? Oh, Love and Light, you're asking about it. It's still sitting right there. Now, I think you're talking about the paperwork that Monroe Mann has. What is that right there? That is official paperwork to run for commissioner of Miami Beach. And so Monroe Mann's thinking about maybe becoming one of the commissioners or trying to run. So maybe tomorrow will be the day when he submits that paperwork. And how you doing, Holly Huckabee from Texas? Giddy up, cowgirl. How are you doing, Barbara Bardner-Truck? Good to see you too, Barbara. Jamie says, I believe you can buy egg white supplements for just that purpose. For what purpose? Are you talking about to avoid cat allergies? James is saying, where's my family? My family's from a deep bayou, Louisiana. But originally, we are from, various places in Europe and all that stuff. We're called, I'm what's known as a European, I'm a redneck European, or a European redneck. But I'm actually all-American redneck, just to let you know. Have you seen Breaking Bad? You love Jesse. Oh, yeah, Jesse Pinkman's, I don't know where Jesse Pinkman's been recently. I'll have to say. Kelly G says they aren't helping with nothing. Well, that's bad grammar. You can't have double negatives. You aren't helping with anything. That's the proper sentence, Kelly J. Thank you, Love and Life, for telling me to like, share, and subscribe. That's right. You guys need to like one more like, and we get the silver medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. Silver medal, ladies and gentlemen. James says their income. They are income, James. They are income. I think you mean THEIR. Their income, as opposed to your income or their income. You guys got to watch your grammar. Boy, oh boy. I grew up in the bayou of Louisiana, and even I know the difference between those different things there. Harris is allergic to cats, but you got a Russian blue. Man. 10 GB, stay awake. Hey. I don't know what that means, Team Awesome. 10 GB. Team Awesome, you're making no sense right now. You're making 0 cents. James Whittington says, land of the free, most CEOs and hires up are not from America. What the heck does that mean, James? Well, that would probably make sense because there are only 330 million people in the United States, where there are like 9 billion people in the world. And there are certainly CEOs in every single country. So, of course, there are more CEOs and higher-ups not from America. I think that's what you meant. Yeah, Jamie says, nice, Brody. I agree. Thanks, Brody, for making Billy Bob feel like a real YouTube live streamer. Galaxy says, what do you call a claustrophobic astronaut? He just needs a little space. Oh, that's very nice. That's a very nice joke, Galaxy. Thank you for sharing that with my fans here on YouTube. Let me see. Harris says, sounds like every married man. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Harris. Yeah, Love and Light says, Brody, good job. That's right, Brody. Good job to you. I'm going to give you a Billy Bob salute. Thank you. Thank you, good man. Thank you, good man. Hey, Brody, how do you become a mod? I always say you don't keep asking for it, number one. Now I know that you want to be a mod. You let me know. That's good. Number two, you show up regularly, and let me know that you are a supporter of the channel. And then, congratulations, you will officially become a moderator. Let's see. Yeah, by the way, if you become a member, you get a fancy green name, just like Jamie. That's true. And by the way, Jamie, after about 2 more weeks, that little black N next to your name is going to become a yellow 1 to show that you've been a member for 1 month. And then it's going to be a 2 for 2 months. And then a 6 for 6 months. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be very good stuff. And let's see, have I watched Breaking Bad? Yeah, Billy Bob's watched that show. It's all right. It's all right. I also watched that show, what's it, Saul Goodman? I forget the name of that show. Oh, Better Call Saul. That was a good one, too. Oh, James is saying British Columbia used to be called New Caledonia. Simon Fraser gave it that name. Then in 1858, when we became a colony, they renamed it to British Columbia. Oh, it's Columbia UMBA. So it's not named after the country Columbia, which is OMBA. So what the heck is Columbia getting there? Like British Columbus? Is that what it means? Like, they're named after Christopher Columbus? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That's right, Jamie. I got to tell Monroe to submit those forms. Got to submit those forms, absolutely. Barbara says, I want to see Billy Bob, please. Well, he's right here. He's right here, Barbara. Don't you see him? Billy Bob is right here. Maybe you want to see him a little bit closer. Let's do that. Hello, Barbara. How you doing? My name is Billy Bob, and I'm very happy to be here talking to you, representing America. How you like them apples? Let's see. Harry says, I'm not even from Miami Beach, but I'm voting for Billy Bob, just how these elections are rigged. That's right. Well, Billy Bob's going to give his best shot. Bill Bob's going to give it a try. Am I an English teacher? Scott Hibbert. I did have some English teaching experience in China. with Monroe Mann. And but it's just a matter of principle. Nothing looks worse than your for your, or there for there, or it's for it's for it's. You gotta get it right. This is it for you, Billy Bob. Let's get to 20 likes. That's right, Barbara. We are 2 likes away from a gold medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. Just 2 likes away, and we will get there. That's like amazing. Galaxy says a sapphire is like a ruby, but without chromium. Well, that's interesting. Don't know what you're talking about, but sounds very scientific. How you doing, Buzzy's Basics? Good to see you. Good to see you there. And let's see, have I ever caught an alligator? Oh, that's what I do. I am one of the world's best alligator wranglers, and when there is a big alligator loose on the streets of Florida, they call Billy Bob. Streets of Georgia, I'm there. Streets of Alabama, I'm there. Streets of Louisiana, I'm there. And it's tricky. You always want to approach for the rear. Don't approach them gators from the front, because they can run pretty quick when they need to. Harris says, I vote to make Jamie mod. She's here every time I pop in. Well, that's not a bad idea. Maybe making Jamie mod if she wants to, if she wants the role. Hey, what's up, Buzzy? Let's see. Gomer Paul. Yeah, Jamie says, I can't always stay awake for these. He likes to start them at 11, 12. I get up at 5 a.m. I'm going to try to start to get back to doing them during the day. Maybe in the morning, because maybe we'll get different crowds, different fans, and things like that. So thanks for reminding me, Jamie. You said I look like the actor Tony Goldwyn on the show Scandal. 11 line. That's a very nice compliment. He's a very good actor and a very attractive man. Very attractive man. Galaxy says, did I do Kung Fu? Well, Billy Bob is a black belt in a number of martial arts. That is true. Insomnia. Yeah, you do got some insomnia, but Billy Bob's live streams are insomnia inducing. It's very difficult for somebody to watch a Billy Bob live stream and fall asleep. It's just too entertaining. It is just way too entertaining. Am I right, Harris? I see you laughing there. You are right. You are right. I'm right. This is good quality entertainment here. So we're going to end the live stream in about 3 minutes because it's almost been an hour. And I wanted to ask, are there any questions that you guys would like answered before I head off to Betty Bye? That's right. If you're ever chased by a gator running a zigzag pattern, and if you're ever shot at by somebody running a zigzag pattern, because it's very hard for people to move a moving target going side to side. But if you're just running away, I've never understood that in movies. When they say, what, you're just going to let me go? And they go, yeah, I'm just going to let you go. And they just turn around and just walk away with their back. Well, that's just absolute silliness. If they say, I can go, you go, you can go. I say, I go, good, I'm just going to walk back slowly. You walk backwards and you keep your eyes on those crazy backstabbing people. And then, when you get a little bit farther away, you start running side to side, but away from them in a zigzag pattern, just like running away from gators. Let's see. James says, what I will say. Have a good night. We have extremely different ways we think. Take it easy. Hey, James. It's okay to have different perspectives. I appreciate having you on this live stream with different perspectives because it forces me to think. And I hope that my different perspective will encourage you to think as well. I hope you guys will all subscribe. Please click like. We're almost at 20 likes. Can we get 2 more likes? Come on, guys. And it's important. You don't want to be in an echo chamber. Billy Bob doesn't want to be in an echo chamber. Billy Bob likes to have a little bit of competition here in this live chat. So James Whittington, it's a pleasure to have you here on this live stream. Barbara wants to cook for me. I would say yes, but first I need to know, A, are you a good cook? And number 2, can I be sure you're not going to poison Billy Bob? Jamie says good night. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. What the heck? I don't know what Galaxy's doing. I'm going to get that slide because I'm not sure. I'm just going to delete that comment. What the heck are you talking about? All right. Galaxy, what the heck was that? Look at this. What the heck is that, Galaxy? What's your favorite place? Y-O-U_R-E? I'm going to give you one more chance. I'm going to give you one more chance. If I see you make that mistake again, bye-bye moderator privileges. My moderators need to be leaders and role models for the people here in the live chat. Piper wants a shout out. How you doing, Piper? How you doing, Isaiah? And let's say, yeah, Galaxy made it. I'm giving Galaxy one more chance. If it happens again, no more. My favorite place, of course, it's the Deep Bayou, Louisiana. We got to gold. We got 20 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. And what's up with Putin? Putin's just being Putin. Putin's got a potent Putin. You know what I mean? Love and Light. It's not always at midnight, but it's around there. I usually do one like around 11 p.m., 12 a.m., but probably tomorrow I'm going to do one towards the morning. Maybe do some fitness and some stretching. Monroe Mann will probably lead that one. And maybe we'll start doing some in the afternoon as well. Now that I'm back from my trip to Philly and New York City, I can focus on getting back into doing some more regular live streaming here. Yeah, that's right, Jamie. Galaxy got the pin of shame. The pin of shame. Billy, most YouTube live streamers like to pin a comment that helps promote the live stream. Billy Bob likes to pin very bad grammar. It's the pin of shame. Barbara said, I can be a leader. I can let you, and he will spam. And all right, we will see. Thank you, Jamie, very much for sharing that wonderful grammatical lesson with Galaxy Sings. I think it should be called Galaxy Grammars, because Galaxy really needs to focus on grammaring and not singing. That's what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for having me, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep time. Bye, guys. Dream of Gators. Dream of Gators.